Yo, what is up guys? Kitvan here with another very interesting video, and today we are going to talk about a song that has really left a lot of Kenyans wondering the kind of unity that we just had overnight. But did you really know what was behind that song? Okay, let's get to that video, but before that, of course, welcome to the boot, though it kind of changes structure, but we're still going to do this video. If you are new here, my name is Kitvan, and I do a lot of entertainment videos which I upload one every week. Every Friday I upload a video here on this channel, so kindly consider subscribing somewhere around here if you are not yet subscribed. And if you are a regular member, thank you for coming back. Now, as you have seen from the title of this video, let's talk about what was behind the Chukua Selfie song. A song that really left a lot of Kenyans wondering the kind of artist unity we just surprisingly had out of nowhere, unexpected. I'm talking about Calligraph, Juakali, Fenagitu, Nyashinsky, Naiboy, who actually teamed up to make up a very big song, which is currently the latest hit in town. And the last time I actually checked it on YouTube, it has surpassed 1 million views, which is really good. And most of you actually watch the song for the fun of it, but indeed there is something big behind the song, and that is what we are talking about today. So I was watching my fellow YouTubers' content just here on YouTube, then the Chukua Selfie ad popped like they usually do. So I decided not to skip, watch it to the end, and I was kind of wondering why would they promote that song that way. So I go to Twitter and find the same. It was at the top of the trends. It was actually promoted. I also went to Facebook and still saw the ad. I also opened my Chrome, and at the feeds, usually where they put up latest news, all the blogs were writing about the song. So I was like, there must be something behind it. So I went back on YouTube to search for the song, to watch it again, because it was now gaining a lot of interest. And I realized that the person who uploaded it was not any of these artists that are in that song. It was uploaded by some user called Chukua Selfie. So I'm like, okay, there must be something really behind this. So I began digging into the matter to find out what this could be. Then, in my internet digging, I met names like Ed Sheeran and Elton John in a UK website and our local pals, with headlines like this and this. But I was more interested in the UK one, where I discovered that Elton John, who is a singer, composer, pianist, runs a foundation called the Elton John AIDS Foundation, which is a charity organization aimed at helping those living with HIV and AIDS. And the program currently runs in across 6 cities in the world. I'm quoting from the website, which includes London, Nairobi, Atlanta, Delhi, Maputo, and Kiev. So in the last quarter of last year, they were running the AIDS-free appeal, which they were aiming to collect around £2 million to be spent in Maputo and Nairobi, where they came up with a program called Chukua Selfie, which is actually a project that is aimed at encouraging young men to go and get tested for HIV and AIDS. And this is where Ed Sheeran comes in. He launched a merchandise where he was selling t-shirts, and he made it clear that all proceeds from the sales would really go to the program. And Ed Sheeran actually confirmed this, and I'm quoting from him through the website, and he says, "I'm completely behind the Elton John AIDS Foundation's goals to end the AIDS epidemic once and for all. To do this, I firmly believe we need to make young men part of our efforts, not only to bring them into consciousness about their own risk and vulnerability to HIV, but also to empower them to protect the women around them. That is from Ed Sheeran. And this comes after almost 7 groups which have really teamed up to fight HIV and AIDS, which include Elton John AIDS Foundation, which is already one of them. We also have Johnson and Johnson. We have the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We have Gilead and the US government, I think PEPFAR program or something like that. Okay, away from all those, I know you're about to crucify me like, but Kitvan, when I listen to the song, we don't get something in the song telling us to go and get tested. Well, I also said that at the beginning because I was just listening to the song for the excitement part of it and because of the big names that were in the song. If you actually listen very keen, paying attention to all the words that they are singing the song, you'll actually realize that they're kind of advising people to be careful and go tested. And let's not even go far. When the song begins, I think it's Nai Boy's voiceover telling us we should all know ourselves, or you should only calculate one time and decide to go get tested. When you go to the first verse of the song, which is actually Calligraph Jones' verse, where he's talking to a lady and telling her that you should not say that I know myself or I already went to that or I'm safe, but you should all participate and go get tested together. Then we go to Fenagito's verse, and because she's the only lady in the song, and she's saying like she's come to this man to give herself to him, and before they get down to their business, it's good for that man also to know his status before she gives the whole of herself to him and they get down to their business. Then in Juakali's verse, he also says that he doesn't believe in this thing of you telling me that you are safe. He's like, no, let me confirm first before we get down to business. The same to Nyashinsky's verse where he's praising that lady. She's already got her business done and now they can live their life happily forever because they all know they are safe. And the same to Naivo's verse, which is the last verse in the song, and he's saying that now because we all know we are safe, we can get down to business. Well, now you can go back and listen to the song once again because you already have some knowledge about it, and it will now begin making sense to you rather than just the fun side of it. Anyway, that marks the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly give me those thumbs up and remember to subscribe once again if you have not yet subscribed. Somewhere around here, subscribe to become a member of this channel. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.